Range charm really does help me. Spoiled by charms. last forever without charms. This one's gonna be much quicker.
Been
Okay, time to move on to some actual practice then. mad again. Jeez. Still not acceptable. It's just a function of me not doing better on those attacks. I don't know. Didn't get hit by anything out of the ordinary there. Let's do a zone fight next. I didn't play at all yesterday, so might take a fight. You know, I can never see the full text. Damn it. That's acceptable. I can live with that. Yo, I'm just doing some practice battles, and then I'm gonna probably switch in for a run. So, but I just want to make sure all my fights are, you know, just give them a quick go. Know roughly where they should be if I'm ready for another run. That wasn't smart. Damn it. I know that I'm not supposed to do that. Like, I know you don't dash into him, because if he does a backup, you're screwed. You always run away from him. really have to heal up after the fight, technically, because right as that fight ends, you hit a bench. I just got to be able to execute at the beginning of that fight. I'm not annoyed with that run for not having played it all yesterday, really. I can live with that one at Nightmare King. I just need to stay... If I stay towards the center of the arena, he's actually not bad. If I let him push me to the edges, I'm going to have a tough time. Oops. That was too early. I know that. Damn it. And that wasn't at all on time. That wasn't bad. There are 4 staggers. You heal at every stagger you can. Unless it's the 4th stagger and you're at full health. And I guess the 3rd stagger at full health. Or any stagger at full health. But if you're at anything less than full health and you have it in a stagger, you gotta heal 1 point. You can't heal 2. 2 becomes risky. Because sometimes you'll have enough time, and most of the time you won't. I've seen him not give proper timing for 2 heals. Many times. That just got away from me. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. Kind of reminds me of my choke job on Tuesday night. Got to Pure Vessel Tuesday night on the actual run, and started off the fight decent. Not that good. Or that previous fight, but ooh, no, not a good fight. Didn't expect a sphere attack right there. Damn it. get antsy. That's a problem. That was early. I know that was early. Oh, no. Damn it. I really just want to fight where I feel like I'm in control again before I go on and do this. Try for a double heal. It worked that time. Bad fight, bad fight. The fact that I won does not excuse those tactics at all. That fight was going well until I completely started botching it up. Like, I know where I'm messing up. That's the thing. It's not like this boss isn't cheap. It's just really precise. wins in a row, but I'm not sure if that's a good win or a bad win. I'll move on. Let's just do a sly fight. Now I actually feel good about Sly. It's crazy. Go, Tom. It's slow, but it's precise. Yeah, so long. Right. Cheater. Those are cheap hits, Sly. Sly is such a cheap bastard. Anybody else I want to fight before I move on? Don't have to worry about the paints. I trust my my Markov strategy now. Let's just do a hot, Watcher Knight fight just to get my patience down. That's fine. I'll take that for the first night. Well, because I'm not wearing it properly. I was going casual. Well, I will put my mic on properly after this, when I start the real run. There. Mic is now on properly. I'm tackling this challenge from two fronts. So I'm doing my practice, but I started doing something a little different. I've been starting to pick up the bindings for the old Pantheons, because I know there's some help you get for doing so. So right now I have 4 bindings done, and you can do them all individually. So that's kind of cheap way to do it, but it's helped a little bit. I feel like I've gotten better by doing something stupid. Because, God almighty, some of those fights are just terrible without all the other stuff equipped. It shows my own prowess to have earned the assistance. Good God. How many freaking venge flies do you want to throw at me? So, like, the bindings are handicaps for the Pantheons. So they make the fights harder. The whole thing harder, really. But finishing enough Pantheon runs, or enough separate Pantheons with each of the bindings, can give you health boost. Not yet. I need 8 bindings total completed, and I only have 4. So I'm halfway there. I don't even know how they work completely, I just know that you get a reward for doing them. But I did all these fights with each of the bindings. So, like, first binding that I did was a weak nail. So your strike damage was a little less. Second one I did was limited soul. So right now I have 6 soul shots total. The one that the soul binding does is 1 soul shot at all. So that also means you only get 1 healing. The third one I did was limited health, where you only get 4 hit points. And that one just requires you to be really precise, because you can't make the mistakes. And then the last one was the no charms. And oddly enough, the no charm run was the hardest for me. I've realized that I've gotten really comfortable with the charms. Because my charms are like really nice upgrades at this point. I realized how much I rely on each of them for like little things along the way. Like that moss, that green bag of leaves, like with all upgrades, you can just wail on it until it's dead. Without Quick Slash, you really can't do that. Like, Quick Slash makes such a difference at this point. I think a Woo told me. I think you told me to use Quick Slash, Woo. So, but combining Quick Slash, Sharp Shadow, Long Nail, or not Long Nail, but Mark of Pride, which is also an extension upgrade, and Unbreakable Strength has been like so helpful. You could say that like those are the crutch, those are the cheap assistants. Did you? The only thing is, like, I just don't... I don't know. I know you like Shaman Stone for it, but it's just... I don't know if it's my kind of style. Can I just say that the flat floor actually makes brooding Malek easier? Shaman Stone Strength, Sharp Shadow, only useful for Festival, Dash Master, and the lower level Mark of Pride. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, I don't know. Without having seen Radiance, or the Absolute Radiance, I just don't have a thought. Can I say that these guys are actually easier when there's the two of them on the field? It's kind of hilarious. Because they do the approach, because they always alternate attacks. So then the straight slash attack like that is actually easier to dodge. That shows how little I care when I knew I had that fight in the bag. Why am I even recharging health? I'm about to hit a pool and a bench. But yeah, having done all the first Pantheon, having done each of the bindings now, I really got a new respect for certain phase of fights. Fight's almost over, Jess. Don't get stupid. That fight took longer than normal. we just remove this part of the death animation? Like, it was interesting the first time in the actual story, but now it's just annoying every time he does that scream shit. Oh, yeah, no, I hate that one too. But I just hate the Collector in general. I don't know what it is. Like, it's an easy fight, I just don't like him. This has been a bad fight against these idiots. I'm not bad usually against ooblets. And it's not even like I care. Like, I shouldn't even care that I'm having a bad fight. It's a formality. I'm going to beat the ooblets, and I'm gonna get to the next bench. Like, duh. Favorite fight in the game? What? Jess, what are you doing? Wow, Jess, this is like your worst or Sisters of Battle in a long time. I didn't lose. So, it can't be that bad. Although this might be my least favorite boss. Like, I seriously hate this sack of shit. Little bouncing idiot. Ooh, that's... Yeah, no, I get it. I get Umu being that bad, but... Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't like Umu, but I actually hate that ghost.
finnen.
Hey, we're halfway. Roughly. I mean, saying halfway is really a terrible, terrible sick joke to play on yourself. Really, Jess? I really am sucking tonight. I mean, that's the problem, is like, I have such a crazy swing sometimes between like good and bad. I like the music to that fight. I like the distortion on the normal music. It's weird. There you go. Just die. I will wail on the God Tamer. How did I do that? I actually don't like doing this. Like, that's stupid. I think this wastes time in the fight by hitting him before the bout is over. Oops. I don't need to heal up really, but I might as well just in case. Finding my Grim is just not as good. Not like it's bad, like I'm not gonna lose to Grim anymore, but I don't, it's such a slow fight. I mean, really what I wish they would do for this is just, like, get rid of the crap. The crap fights that aren't worth anything. Or at least, like, I don't need to fight Soul Guardian and Soul Tyrant. I don't need to fight Failed Knight or False Knight and False Champion or whatever. Like, I don't need both of them. Just give me the hard variant of each fight. If there's a double fight like that. No 2 Hornets. Here we go. Umu. Oh, you crap bastard, really? Damn it. Shit. Jess, you're blowing it against this piece of crap. Hey, Red. We did a bit more practice tonight. Now we're just moving on to the run for the night. So we're at well, thanks for joining again. I can't complain. I'm here, I'm playing, you know, another round. Yeah, I've thought about that as another option, but I don't know if it's going to be for me. I know, like, a couple of bosses where it could make a difference. Well, we don't even know. I'm not even that far yet. Or Radiance is one thing, but we're looking at absolute radiance, and that's going to be a whole other beast to the original radiance fight. Hey Jess, thanks for the host. I always find it interesting. You host before I even know that you're here. Thanks, Fred. Shit. Come on. There you go. Really nice sly fight. Really nice. Don't worry about hosting. I know it's one of those things. It's nice to have people coming by, having fun. What you doing, Jess? Ah, nice. Wow. This is my worst Hornet fight ever. Besides all the times that I fought her the first time at Land's End. Or Kingdom's Edge, or whatever they call it. Oh, that's right. That's the end of another cycle. Scrub bosses. I mean, most of these are easy. That's the problem. Like, as I've said, it's the fact that I have to fight all of them to get to this point. Like, I know, we got a party going tonight. You know, when it's all 40 some odd bosses, or however many it is to get to this point, like, that's what makes this so annoying. Because I have to fight the jokes to get to anything serious, and like, I'm not gonna lose to a joke fight. Or at least I say I won't lose to a joke fight. I'm gonna lose to the fights that are actually... I don't know if it stresses me so much as it just... it frustrates. The waste of time, like... study group. Almost done. Term's almost over. Now, how's my Trader Lord gonna be? Not a good Trader Lord, but I won and I'm at full health exiting the fight. That is plenty good. Especially because the next fight is... Oh, it's White Defender, right. I think there's a bench now, but I'm still gonna heal up some. Yep. I'm starting to remember the order a bit. But it's not like something like, oh yeah, I gotta know the order. Now we're in the late game. Teleporting bastard. I don't even think maybe I've gotten a hit. Jeez. What was that, Jess? I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. That would never happen. Ever. This controller is too special. It's an Elite controller that hasn't had any issues. No, I can't do that here. Oops, I forgot how many times he did that, and I... What am I doing? What the hell, Jess? Oh my god. Like, talk about a bad fight. And I want him to have more healing available for the next set. This is why I practice so much. For this kind of moment. Damn. Just wasn't my time, that one. Not a good fight. Not a good fight at all. It happens. I accept the fact that, you know, these kinds of things happen. That was a terrible Markov. Unacceptable. I can do better than that against Markov, and then, you know. Yep. Thanks for coming by, Red. Jump. Oh, yeah, so... what am I doing? I guess is a good question to answer. So, I have. So, the game has, I beat the main story, I've beaten everything in the game. I still have to do a few achievements outside of this, but this is the final DLC that was added to the game originally. Xbox got the whole game. Void Heart was just everything all together. So, but the final DLC of the original base game is called God Home, and it's really a boss rush. And there's this is like the hall of bosses where you can challenge every boss in the game. And you can see like all the medals on each of their podiums. So there's this tablet, and you can see this is all the bosses in the game, and you can challenge them over and over and over again. The bronze is just beating their base form, the silver is beating them with double damage on for them, and the gold is beating them where it's one-hit KO mode. But the big piece of these was doing what's called the Pantheons, and they are boss rushes. So there were 4 Pantheons, I've beaten them. That was required to beat the game completely, because like there's 112% completion, and the 112 requires you to beat the first 4 Pantheons. Beating the first 4 unlocks a 5th Pantheon, which is a full game or a full boss rush. Every boss in the game. And you can't, like, if you die, you restart. So I've been practicing now for a couple weeks, trying to reach the end. The problem is that the 5th, each Pantheon has unlocked new bosses. So the first Pantheon unlocked a fight against 2 sword masters. Third one, or the second one, did another. The third one had another sword master. The 4th one unlocked a new form of the final boss. There was a guy called the Broken Vessel. And no, not the Broken Vessel. The Hollow Knight. And so the 4th Pantheon final boss was called the Pure Vessel. And I probably practiced him for 3 or 4 hours before I could beat him in that Pantheon. But the 5th Pantheon unlocks another boss at the end. So I've never fought it, but everybody says it's the hardest boss in the game. So not only do I have to still reach it once so I can practice it, but then I'll have to reach that point again at a later date. So but usually what I do is I just practice the ones that I know like are. But that's the thing, like that's kind of what I've been doing on stream. I seem to practice games a lot. So I've had those project achievements for me. Where Are My Friends was one of them. And Leo's Fortune was another. Those achievements that I know are going to be really cool to unlock eventually, but are going to be really a pain in the butt until then. But I mean, after I finish up, I'm going to actually just... I like looking at my save file. What was the best one? Oh yeah, Where Are My Friends was great. That was great practicing. That's the thing, like, I'm only doing this because I want the challenge for myself. Yeah, I'm at 112%. 108 is fairly reasonable for most players. 100, I don't know. Some of those 8% is a little rough. 100% is reasonable for most, I think. But the Pantheon, the 4% for the Pantheons is kind of rough, and there was a couple other side objectives that were kind of not fun. But yeah, this is the Pure Vessel. He is the enhanced form of the final boss of the game. And he is, as I said, probably was about 4 hours of practice before I beat him the first time. In loop. Oops, that doesn't happen usually. That really shouldn't happen. That shouldn't either. Oh god. Too early, Jess. What are you doing? Bad practice run. And that's the thing, like, I need to practice each of these when I start up a stream, just because it's... Some of these are still inconsistent for me. But I think after I beat him one more time tonight, just to make sure I've still kind of got it, because I didn't really play it all last night. I will say, this is like my favorite game I've played over the last year. At least favorite, like, skill kind of thing. Because I had a lot of fun with some other games this year, but, like, this has definitely been I can't describe how great this game is, or how, like, much fun I've had. And that's the thing, like, I'm disappointed that Silksong is going to Switch and PC first, because I want to play it on my Xbox. I want to get the achievements. I want to play it there and just love it. But I've bought this game twice now. Like, I don't buy a lot of games for 2 different consoles, let alone 2 different platforms. But I bought this for my Switch recently in the last couple of months, just because I was like, I want to play it again, fresh on that. There aren't many games that I would do that for, and this is one of them. Like, this game was on sale for $15 when it came out, and it was on discount, I think, for Xbox upon release for like $12. And I've seen it for $10. $10 is so, like, it's worth so much more than $10. That's why I bought it twice, because, like, it's criminally underpriced. Yeah, I'm up to 60 hours on that save file. Like, that's how much time I put in just to get where I am. I don't know how much time you've put in a woo, but it's, it's one of those things, like, I'm sure it's not too different for you. Like, the hours that are into the game. Yeah. Like, I can't sell it enough how great this game is. And I get that it's a frustrating game. It's a difficult game. So, like, there's going to be a lot of people who don't like that. Like, I've died a ton. Like, what you're seeing now is a very well practiced, a very well versed type of thing. Like, this is me having done just hours and hours of bashing my head against the boss. Like, so I said, like, the Hollow Knight or the Pure Vessel was 4 hours. Like, there's stories for a lot of these fights where it's just like, just getting all this time put in. Like, this one, not in Hornet, not in Moss Charger, no, like, and it's one of those things where, like, it's not for everybody, but, like, I want people to experience this game, and that's kind of why I streamed all the game, just because I wanted people to see. Oh yeah, ooh, I got 4. I got 4 bindings now. I'm slowly increasing my binding collection. I did each of the 4 on Pantheon 1. I think I'm gonna try to build up a bit of a collection to give myself a little bit of a boost for the final Pantheon. So, but I know it was on sale last week as part of, like, the Mega ID sale, but, like, I just keep on telling people, like, I don't care what the price is on this game, get it. So, I'm going to keep practicing this on stream. As it says in the title, this is my 5th day of just solely focusing on getting this achievement knocked out. Well, 5th stream day. So this will just keep going. I'm going to keep doing this, hoping to one day tackle this Pantheon. And part of the reason I want to do this on stream is because somebody found a exploit, a cheat, a glitch to get invulnerability in this area and be able to do this without having to really do anything. And I don't want to get the achievement that way. I have too much personal pride. I'm an arrogant jerk sometimes about stuff, and this is one of those moments where I will not do this a different way. I have to do this way for myself. So, but with all that said, I'm going to stop here for today. Go watch some other streams and maybe knock out a binding or 2 here or here. I don't think I can get a binding on the 4th Pantheon, but getting a few more. I'm 4 away from my first upgrade. So I'll do that probably off stream, because they're boring at this point. But with that, I'll be back maybe tomorrow. If not, definitely this weekend. Not sure what I'm going to stream. I don't want to stream this all the time, but at least on weekdays when it's, like, relaxed, I'm going to do this a bunch more. So everybody have a good rest of your evenings. And yay, tomorrow's Friday, so weekend. Have a good night. See everybody next time.